power, crisis, war, economic collapse. The presidency of the United States is often described as the most powerful job in the world. From the birth of a nation, to civil war, to global leadership. Some presidents simply held office, but others changed the course of history. Today, we're counting down some of the most successful presidents in American history, leaders who reshaped the nation and left a lasting legacy.
George Washington, 1789 to 1797. When America was born, it was fragile. After winning independence from United States' former ruler, Great Britain, the new republic had no blueprint for leadership. George Washington wasn't just the first president, he defined what the presidency would be. He established a functioning federal government, created the cabinet system, set the precedent of a peaceful transfer of power, refused to become a king. Perhaps his most powerful act? He stepped down voluntarily after 2 terms, setting a democratic tradition that lasted more than 140 years. Success isn't always about bold reforms. Sometimes it's about building the foundation.
Second, Abraham Lincoln, 1861 to 1865. When Abraham Lincoln took office, the nation was tearing itself apart. The American Civil War would become the bloodiest conflict in U.S. history. Lincoln's success wasn't measured in popularity. It was measured in survival. He preserved the Union, issued the Emancipation Proclamation, pushed forward the 13th Amendment to abolish slavery. He redefined the meaning of American freedom. Lincoln didn't just win a war, he transformed the moral direction of the country.
Third, Theodore Roosevelt, 1901 to 1909. At the start of the 20th century, America was booming, but also corrupt and unequal. Theodore Roosevelt believed in what he called the square deal. He broke up powerful monopolies, strengthened labor rights, protected millions of acres of public land, expanded America's role on the global stage. Under Roosevelt, the U.S. emerged as a serious world power. His energy, reforms, and conservation efforts still shape America today.
Fourth, Franklin D. Roosevelt, 1933 to 1945. Few leaders have faced greater challenges. When Franklin D. Roosevelt took office, America was in the grip of the Great Depression. Banks were collapsing, unemployment was soaring, families were starving. FDR responded with the New Deal. Social security, banking reforms, massive public works programs. Then came World War II. Under his leadership, the United States became the arsenal of democracy. By the end of his presidency, America had emerged as a global superpower. He was elected 4 times, the only president in history to do so.
Fifth, Harry S. Truman, 1945 to 1953. Truman inherited the presidency at one of the most intense moments in history. World War II was nearing its end. He made the controversial decision to use atomic weapons against Japan. But his long-term legacy lies in shaping the post-war world. He
Launched the Marshall Plan to rebuild Europe, established NATO, contained Soviet expansion at the start of the Cold War. Truman helped design the modern international order.
Sixth, Dwight D. Eisenhower, 1953 to 1961. A former Supreme Allied commander in World War II, Eisenhower governed during a time of relative peace and prosperity. His achievements include the interstate highway system, managing Cold War tensions without direct conflict with the Soviet Union, supporting early civil rights enforcement. The highway system alone reshaped American commerce, travel, and military mobility. Sometimes success is stability.
Seventh, Ronald Reagan, 1981 to 1989. The 1980s were defined by economic turmoil and Cold War tension. Reagan championed tax cuts, deregulation, military expansion. Supporters credit him with revitalizing the American economy and playing a role in the eventual end of the Cold War. His presidency reshaped conservative politics for decades.
Eighth, Barack Obama, 2009-2017. Obama entered office during the worst financial crisis since the Great Depression. He passed the Affordable Care Act, stabilized the auto industry, oversaw the mission that killed Osama bin Laden. His presidency marked historic social and political milestones,
including becoming the first African-American president in U.S. history.
What defines success? Success in the presidency is never simple. Is it winning wars, expanding freedom, growing the economy, avoiding catastrophe? Each era brings different challenges. Some presidents are remembered for bold change, others for steady leadership during chaos. But one thing is certain, the presidency doesn't just reflect history, it shapes it. Who do you think was the most successful president in American history? Did we miss someone? Is success about results or legacy? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into history and power.